Okay, y'all, she's back. Same shirt, same day. I'm going to talk political. Now, not talking about Trump. He's old news. He's in the trash. What I want to talk about, and I'm telling you, Joan sent me this little cartoon. I think I said this in another video. And the way to keep from being depressed about things that are not going well, to say the least, is don't watch TV. Don't watch the news. And don't read about the news. And I have been doing very little of that. Very little. But what I want to talk about, though, you guys, is that we've got this thing going on with, I guess, Afghanistan. And in my opinion only, and we don't need to get ugly or start bad mouthing or whatever, it is my opinion that we have a wonderful president. Now, people won't agree with me on that. In fact, I guess I lost a friend or two. And Mango, we said that we would not let politics affect our friendship, but I guess it did. But I miss you. So, that's my opinion. Is he perfect? No, not at all. Who is perfect? Not one of us walking this earth is perfect. And what I want to talk about is, no matter what decision or what way President Biden and his advisors have chosen regarding this horrible situation, there are going to be people who think that they are smarter than him, that they're more intelligent than him, that their heart is in a better place than his. Who among us can read people's minds? Because that is what it would take to make the absolute right decision. You don't know what the ruler of another country is going to do. Whatever they say, yeah, you don't know. We got some shade, Ted. So that's my thing, y'all. You have all this weight on your shoulders, and you have the best advisors that you could surround yourself with. And I believe that Joe's heart is truly for the people of this country. I believe that, or I would tell you that I didn't. How can you know everything? You don't know how this decision is going to be taken. You don't know. You don't know. You do not know. If you could know all of that, you would make perfect decisions. Nobody can do that. I don't care who you are. And you can criticize all you want. But I believe with all of my heart that his heart is in the right place. Or I just wouldn't have voted at all. Not at all. But I think the best thing that we can do is we can just pray for the people in our government that are trying to do their best. Do their best to keep us safe and to help the other people in this world. That lady's got a baby about 10 months old. I remember carrying Sam around on my hip like that, and I was 40 years old. It was hard. He was heavy, chunky monkey. But y'all, that's the only thing really that we can do is pray that they are doing their best and that the outcomes are going to be the best possible. No one can make the right decision all the time. And can you just imagine what would happen if like 99% of us believed that someone was making the right decision? That would be what I would call a great big miracle right there. Because we know our country is still divided, and that breaks my heart. I don't get it. I'll try not to let it get me upset or depressed. Or speaking of depression, I have once again been deemed sane enough to walk the streets. That's good news for everybody. But anyway, my heart goes out to these people. I've only seen a couple of pictures of people waiting outside the airport. And that countryside is so desolate. It's hard, packed dirt and wind and no trees, and it's just horrible. All the more reason for us to look at our lives and realize how truly blessed we are in our own circumstances. If all the thankfulness that I feel for everything I have in my life crowded in my heart at the same time, it would burst. It would just burst. But y'all, we just have to pray. Pray for these poor people. And yes, I mean, how do we know they're all legitimate people seeking asylum? We don't know that. We are not mind readers. Our people in our government cannot read minds. And I don't think it would be a good thing if we could. Because the person standing right next to us could be somebody with a bomb strapped to themselves. Or they could be a serial killer out to be getting a gray-haired lady that's going bald that wears librarian glasses, and finally found her lip gloss. I mean, we just don't know. And it breaks my heart to think about the pain and suffering that people are going through. When I think, oh my gosh, it's so hot, I immediately get this vision of Africa and people that live in conditions you and I could not tolerate it. We couldn't I couldn't tolerate it. I don't know what I would do. I truly don't. Having to pee and poop in a stream running down the street, or just wherever, I just don't know. But y'all, the purpose, I rarely have a purpose to my videos, and y'all know that. I'm here at Lowe's now, so I'm going to make myself happy with some dirt. But it is just to encourage y'all to be hopeful and to have faith and to realize that none of us are perfect. Do any of y'all think that you would know the right decision to make about this ongoing terribleness? It would be so nice if people could get together, you know, and truly listen to each other. Listen is, okay, I think we should do this, and here's why. But you know what, you guys? You cannot prepare for unknown things. You just can't. We do the best we can, and then try to do better. That's all we can do. That's all they can do. They can't do any better than that. How in the world do you even come up with the solution for these things? One thing I did know, or at least I felt like was going to happen, was as soon as we pulled out, the Taliban was going to jump right in there. Did I want our troops to stay there? Hell no. That's not our fight. It'd be nice if we could just stay within our own borders and worry about our own people and our own country. But we have more compassion than that. I don't know what the right choices are. Y'all know that I was married to 2 active duty Marines. One that served for 43 years. No. Do I like getting in the middle of other people's stuff? Not for a minute. But am I glad that we have compassion? I am. I am thankful to God that we have compassion. and that we try to rise above and be the people that God called us to be, which is loving and forgiving. That's a hard thing right there, y'all. But just pray and have faith. What we don't know, we cannot make a perfect decision, and neither can they. And that's why we don't have a dictator. That's why we have a president and a vice president and all that other stuff that's just too even big for me to wrap my brain cell around. I'm kind of emotional today for some reason. Teddy, what's going on? He doesn't know, but everybody at my doctor's office loved him. They thought he was so cute. But anyway, y'all, I just hope that now the way I deal with stuff, and my mother always said this, I'm like an ostrich, and I just like to bury my head in the sand. Is that true? Do they do that? I don't really know. I need to look that up. But I just, it's not that I don't care. It's because I know that nothing I do can change anything, except I just have to pray. That's all. That our government, that our people there would have their hearts in the right place, and that they would not be thieves and sexual predators and nasty, ugly-hearted people. That they would have good hearts in the right place. Not be perfect. Nobody's perfect. But that's how I handle it, y'all. I try to make myself and the people around me happy. But I so appreciate y'all. Just being able to sit and express my feelings and my heart and my frustration and aggravation, it's amazing. I wish we could do a big teleconference. Wouldn't that be awesome? Y'all would be shutting me up. You'd be muting. You'd be hitting the mute button. And I'd be happy for you to do that. And Louise, sweetie, if you ever make it back down here, I'm going to come north to meet you. I'm going to get a motel room and bring some of Mango's duct tape, and we're going to have a nice visit. Y'all, I love you so much. And I truly do think about y'all, and I pray for y'all, and I know not enough, but just know that I do. I don't know why any of y'all have stuck with me as long as you have. Karen, I love my socks. I've been wearing them a lot in the house lately. And I just love them. And my little bunnies don't go outside. And I keep thinking about, where am I going to put my little fairy garden? Maybe by my rock garden. I have not forgotten. I have not. I'm going to let y'all go. I've made so many videos today. I'm never going to be able to get them all put out. Do y'all understand why you never get a video on the day that I make it? Because I make too many. Do you know that a lot of successful YouTubers only put out 1 or 2 videos a week? And they do it on the same day of the week. So their community knows. I'm not like that. It's pretty much all or nothing for me. And y'all know that. My throat is really dry. Talking too much. But anyway, you're in my thoughts and you're in my prayers. And, you know, Mary and Sharon and Joan and Karen and Ann and Ann and just the list goes on. Joe, I just, Sam Finn, I don't know, I really like it when he says hello. Anyway, I'm just being stupid today. Do something fun and make yourself happy. Bye now.